We will wait for our host to join. Good afternoon, sir. Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, yes, Dr. Lalit Ujede sir has just joined with us. Good afternoon, sir. So, Department of English Literary Association, and hello, hello, hello. Department of English and English Literary Association and our institute welcome Honorable Dr. Lalit Ujede sir, who is invited as a chief guest in this 30-hour certificate course which is run by our English Literary Association. First of all, let me wish you a very happy International Women's Day. Today we are celebrating the International Women's Day, and on the auspicious occasion of International Women's Day, I would like to extend my thanks to all those women who are with us and who have indeed made our life as happy as we are right now. First of all, let me formally introduce our chief guest in today's certificate course in certificate communicative English. Dr. Lalit Ujede sir is the head of English department from Shri Dnyanesh Mahavidyalaya, Nawargaon. Shri Dnyanesh Mahavidyalaya, Nawargaon is one of the premier institutes which has recently been accredited with grade A by NAC team. Dr. Lalit Ujede sir was one of the member of the team of his institute which faced the NAC team. In fact, he has played a lion's part in the success of his institute in NAC assessment. Dr. Lalit Ujede sir has completed his MA from Pune University, MPhil from Salem University, Tamil Nadu, and PhD from RTM Nagpur University. Just a minute. He has published over 25 research oriented articles in national and international journals. He has also hosted a number of conferences and seminars in his institute as well. His special areas of interest is Indian writing in English. Sir has 22 years of teaching experience as assistant professor of English and also head of English department there in Sri Dnyanesh Mahavidyalaya, Nawargaon. As well as he was also invited as a resource person in a number of conferences and seminars, and he has also presented research papers in national and international seminar and conferences as well. Uh, Apart from that, I would like to also significantly mention the fact that Dr. Ujede sir was also a former member of Board of Studies English, Gondwana University, Gadchiroli. So, on behalf of our institute, our Department of English, our Principal Professor K.R. Patil sir, our President Dr. Deepak Yavle sir, I solemnly welcome Dr. Lalit Ujede sir and also express our gratitude towards him as he has accepted our invitation to be our most esteemed resource person in this certificate course in communicative English. The topic which is allocated to him is English language for job opportunities. So I would like to, without much ado, I would like to invite Dr. Lalit Ujede sir to start his lecture.
Thank you, Professor. Am
Welcome,
I
sir.
audible, sir?
Yes, sir, you are audible to us.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible to us. We are able to listen you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Okay, sir, thank you so much. First of all, I would like to congratulate Ashutosh Popte, sir, for inviting me in this wonderful activity. I would like to say the certificate course in Communicative English for the students of Rashtrasanta Tukdoji Mahavidyalaya Chimur. Such sort of certificate courses play a very important role because such certificate courses are not to be done independently. Along with our regular syllabus, we are doing BA, we are doing BCom. Along with the regular course, we can go for such certificates, and such certificates courses will definitely give us extra knowledge apart from our regular syllabus. Now, this certificate course run by Popte sir, certificate course in communicative English, this is very important because communication plays very important role in the life of human being. We communicate. Every human being communicates with each other, but the person who can communicate effectively, that person becomes big. That is dependent upon the communication skill, and that is why communication skill plays very important role. We find that the most important people, they, for example, we say our political leaders, they are not different from us, but they have that skill to convince the mob, convince the people. That is why we can say that they possess a very good communicative skill. Many times we find that some people are quite knowledgeable, they have a good knowledge, they have a good academic qualification, but they cannot have communication skill. So those people cannot become good politician or they cannot become popular among all. But any person who is having good communication skill, he can successful in any field whichsoever he goes for. And that is why I would like to congratulate Ashutosh Popte sir, you are head of the Department of English, that he has done this certificate course in communicative English. And when we were talking, he told me that he has decided to invite different teachers, different people, and he asked them to say something before the students, not only regarding communicative English, not only regarding communication, but along with different topics of their syllabus. They can also have a talk with the students on different topics. And that is why when he talked to me, I decided to talk to you uh, about the importance of English language and how English language plays important role in our life. Secondly, when we study English as a compulsory language, but many times it happens with not only students of Rashtrasanta Tukroji Mahavidyalaya Timur, it is the common picture in all the colleges. I am now in Shri Dnyanesh Mahavidyalaya Nawargaon, but even in my college, I find the same situation. Maximum students of English language, they find English quite difficult, and they always try to get away from English. Though they are good in other subjects like Marathi and political science, history, and economics, sociology, and other subjects. But they always try to get away from English language. They are satisfied with the passing marks. Now, for last 2 years, due to COVID, we cannot arrange the exam regularly. But even if there is no corona impact, we find that maximum students have the target of getting passed into this language, and they are having good score into rest of the subject. Why this happens? Because they are quite uh, not habitual of English talking and English communication. Obviously, it is not our mother tongue, but they always have a sort of fear into their mind regarding English, and that is why this is very good activity. Popte sir has given you this such wonderful platform to listen to different sort of teachers, different sort of lecturers to deliver a talk which will enhance your knowledge in communication in English, communicative English. So boys and girls, first of all, I would like to wish you all for getting involved into this activity. And without wasting much time, I would like to highlight on some of the important parts of the importance of English language. English language today, I have adopted this topic, that is employment opportunities through language and literature. Well, students, uh, we know that English plays very important role in our daily life, and that is why English plays very important role in the future. Especially, all we are going to have or going to search good employment. And when we talk of employment, we see the picture around that English will be very beneficial for you. So, in today's topic, I am going to highlight the importance of English in getting the employment. So, obviously, if you are students of undergraduation, you are doing BA and BCom. After BA and BCom, maybe some of students will go for master degree. After master degree, also, it is not easy way to get the job. And I would like to highlight this point here that you can get the employment opportunities in the different fields if you have good knowledge of language and literature. Of course, nowadays I find about, let us say something about literature. Nowadays I find that many students, they avoid English literature. In my college also there is the same situation. Very limited students, hardly 10 students are there in BA part 1, and again that 10 number lessons with the passage of time in second year, again 2 3 students, they don't go for continuation in that subject, and same thing happens in third year. But boys and girls, I would like to highlight this thing, that literature plays very important role, and especially English literature will be going to play very important role in your life. So this English literature subject is an additional subject, though it is an optional subject, but this is an additional subject. And I would like to suggest to BA students, if you have compulsory English is one subject and English literature is additional optional subject, then out of five, two subjects will be in English. So obviously you will have a good habit. Job opportunities when you have a good knowledge of English language. So before we to start, boys and girls, may I have a humble request that I'm not an expert of this subject. However, I'm going to explain my views on this subject, employment opportunities, language and literature. And I would like to suggest you that if you find any sort of questions you would like to ask to me, at the end of the session, I will provide you time to ask me any sort of doubts if you have. And moreover, I find not so much students have joined this virtual session, because virtual session is not very interesting. And even I experienced the same thing. In our college also, virtual teaching is not very successful. Whereas we find that when we go into the classroom and when we talk face to face, it is always interesting. But due to many limitations, we have to go for this physical Zoom, and I am here on the virtual talk with you guys. So well, I suppose all the students are undergraduate students, BA and BCom students in English language, and some of them are the students of English. Well then, uh, just I would like to ask you, how did you narrate this era? The era we are living. Actually, the era we are living is the era of possibility. In every walk of life, there is a cutthroat competition. थोडंसं मध्ये मध्ये मी मराठी बोलेन, मला मराठी बोलायला आवडेल. आपल्याला लक्षात येईल की आजचा जो काळ आहे हा अतिशय गळे कापू अशा प्रकारच्या स्पर्धेचा आहे. No field is left untouched where there is no cutthroat competition. In every field of life, there is a cutthroat competition. And India is supposed to be the second highest populated country in the world. After China, we are there. Indians are there, which is supposed to be the second highest population in the world. Now we have more than 130 crores of the population. And in addition to it, maximum population is youth. This is important, guys. Maximum population in India, which is 130 crores, more than 130 crores, maximum population is youth. So obviously, every youth is in the need of the job. And that is why you will find that job opportunity is very rare because there is cutthroat competition. And today we are going to discuss about the many job opportunities by means of which, by means of our English language and literature knowledge, we can grab that opportunity, which will be beneficial for all of us in the future. Well, guys, in our country, our national language is Hindi, but surprisingly, Hindi is not understood by all the Indians. This is important. Even in some of the states in South India, especially South India, they do not accept Hindi as the national language. ते म्हणतात की आमची जी मातृभाषा आहे ती आमच्यासाठी जास्त महत्वाची आहे. हिंदीला ते आपली मातृभाषा समजत नाही, राष्ट्रीय भाषा समजत नाही. अशी परिस्थिती खास करून साऊथच्या काही राज्यांमध्ये आपल्याला आढळते. In India, we have number of languages. Multilingual country, you can say India is. And in addition to that, we have hundreds of dialects. म्हणजे भाषा ही एक वेगळी गोष्ट आहे आणि बोली भाषा ही एक परत वेगळी गोष्ट आहे. तर आपल्याकडे शेकडो अशा बोली भाषा आहेत. This innumerable variety of languages and dialects is due to the land, due to the culture, and even due to the economical, not economical, I'm sorry, climatic conditions, ecological conditions. वेगवेगळ्या प्रांतांमध्ये वेगवेगळ्या भाषांची जी निर्मिती झालेली आहे आणि भारतामध्ये अशा शेकडो बोलीभाषा आहेत की त्या. So when we look at this scenario, we experience that English is the only language, which is the language which is understood by maximum people in India, right from east to west and north to south. You can take the example of this cricket match. When the commentator asks any question to the player at the time of giving award or man of the match and all those things, you find that the player always answer in English. Why? Because player may be belong to any sort of state. He may be from north or south or east or west. So English plays such a role in India that it is understood by maximum people in India. English is well-read language apart from mother tongue, and considering importance of English language, student must have the knowledge of English language, which can bring ease in today's cutthroat competition. English plays such a role which will be beneficial for you in the competition world. Well, India, though English is a foreign language, so studying English language and English literature is not difficult task. म्हणजे जरी ती परकीय भाषा असेल तरी इंग्लिश शिकणं आणि इंग्लिश लिटरेचर शिकणं ही फार कठीण गोष्ट नाही. आपल्याला आताच मी सांगितलं की इंग्लिश लिटरेचर जे आहे तो आपला ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट आहे. What university says it is optional. If you want to go for it, you can go for that. Otherwise, it is optional. But you will definitely get the knowledge of English literature. When you go for English literature, it is very easy job for you. इंग्लिश साहित्य शिकणं, इंग्रजी साहित्य शिकणं आपल्यासाठी फार कठीण गोष्ट नाही आहे, कारण आपल्यासाठी ती सगळी गोष्ट उपलब्ध आहे. There are thousands of colleges in all over the country which gives English literature as an optional subject and even additional or advanced studies in English language. So this is good for us that though English is foreign language, but English is very easy for us. English language joining is very easy for us. Now you can find that some of the schools even in Chimur, that is the school which is in English medium, आमच्या नवरगावातील काही विद्यार्थी तिथे शिकायला येतात. So English is very easy for you. English, getting knowledge of English language, the platform is available for getting knowledge of English language for you. So in India, you can find that when we talk of English language and literature study, actually, when we study English language and literature, actually what we study? In study, we study fiction, we study drama, we study some technical writing, and we also study best communication. All those things are incorporated very meticulously by the board of studies, which creates your course. the course designed by board of studies of every university. They meticulously follow those things so that the student can get maximum knowledge. Now, as I said earlier, today's era is a cutthroat competition era. It is not everyone's cup of tea. It is not easy for everyone to get good job. जिथे स्पर्धा जास्त आहे तिथे जॉब मिळण्याची शक्यता आणखी कमी आहे. And for getting good job, English plays very important role. And this thing, I would like to highlight this thing, this thing you always keep it in mind. And when you will be any sort of doubt free about the knowledge of English, then only you will find the importance of English language, and I'm sure you will study hard in getting more and more knowledge about English language as well as English. So before going to the main thing, let's understand the importance of English language. तुम्हाला मला इंग्रजी भाषेचं जे महत्व आहे ते सांगणं अतिशय महत्वाचं वाटत आहे. आपल्याला सर्वांना माहिती आहे इंग्लिशला आपण कोणती भाषा म्हणतो, तर इंग्लिशला आपण आंतरराष्ट्रीय भाषा म्हणतो. वी से ॲट इंग्लिश एज अ global language. Now, why English is a global language? Because it is one of those languages that the majority of the population of the entire globe, every region of the world can speak English as well as they can understand English. Then we find that the language enjoys worldwide acceptance. ही जी भाषा आहे ही संपूर्ण जगामध्ये स्वीकारल्या गेलेली आहे. This language enjoys worldwide acceptance and usage by every nation of the world. So when we talk about the job opportunity, we should also think about job opportunity in abroad. म्हणजे केवळ आपल्या भारतातच नव्हे तर भविष्यामध्ये आपल्यामध्ये असे काही विद्यार्थी राहणार आहेत की दे आर गोइंग टू or they are willing to go abroad for the sake of job. And at that time you'll find that English plays such an important role. किंवा कदाचित जायची संधी येईल आणि आपल्याला जर इंग्रजीचं नॉलेज नसेल तर आपल्याला कदाचित पश्चातापाची वेळ येईल की आपल्याला जर इंग्लिशचं नॉलेज असतं तर आपल्याला कदाचित यापेक्षाही चांगली अपॉर्च्युनिटी आपल्याला परदेशामध्ये मिळाली असती. त्यामुळे इम्पॉर्टन्स हे अशा पद्धतीने वाढत. If you wish to go abroad for better job prospects, English knowledge is very crucial. So for global opportunities, English is very important. So let us move to the main theme of today's talk. Let us discuss of some of the possible career options. आपण काही शक्यता असलेले जे करिअर ऑप्शन्स आहेत त्याच्याबद्दल बोलूया. फॉर विच इंग्लिश लँग्वेज अँड लिटरेचर प्लेज इम्पॉर्टंट fields and you students who are studying English language, English literature, and how can get the job. First of all, let's start from very common, which is very common in our area, B.Ed and even BPA, that is physical education is also there. BPA and B.Ed, which is very common in our region. So, school teacher in government as well as private school. When you want to become B.Ed, BPA, and you want to become the teacher in government as well as private sector. Now I am highlighting private sector because in your Chimur also you have that St. Carmel school which is very quite popular I suppose and which is a private school. तर सरकारी शाळांना स्पर्धा म्हणून प्रायव्हेट शाळा सुद्धा आता आपल्याला आलेल्या दिसतात आहे आणि म्हणून या शाळांमध्ये जर आपल्याला करिअर ऑप्शन करायचं असेल तर आपल्याला इंग्लिशचं नॉलेज मस्ट आहे. Then second, as I said, after graduation, if you go for post-graduation, if you want to do PG, then after graduation, when you go for post-graduation in English literature especially, so he or she can become a teacher in school or junior college if you are master in two subjects. आता ज्युनियर कॉलेजमध्ये एक लक्षात ठेवा, तुम्हाला मी एक ऍडिशनल इन्फॉर्मेशन हे सांगतो या निमित्ताने की बीएड सोबत दोन विषयांमध्ये तुम्हाला मास्टर डिग्री असते वेन यू गो फॉर टीचर इन ज्युनियर कॉलेज. अँड सरप्राइजिंगली इफ यू वॉन्ट टू बिकम टीचर इन सिनियर कॉलेज यू हॅव बी मास्टर इन ओनली वन सब्जेक्ट. बट व्हॉट इज द कंडिशन? यू हॅव टू स्कोअर ऍटलीस्ट हायर सेकंड क्लास. तुम्हाला किमान हायर सेकंड क्लास स्कोअर करायला लागेल आणि त्यासोबत नेट और सेट ही परीक्षा पास करायला लागेल आणि पुढच्या वर्षीपासून 2023 पासनं गव्हर्नमेंट तुम्हाला अलॉंग विथ अँड सेट PhD also going to become compulsory basic qualification for teacher in senior college. But when now we are talking about PG, so you have to be PG in two subjects if you want to, along with B.Ed of course, if you want to become teacher in junior college. So this is second opportunity, students. Then there is one more industry that is known as public relation industry. Now, public relation industry is one of the most rapidly expanding industries where we need good negotiation. त्या नावातच सगळं आहे रिलेशन. त्यामुळे पब्लिकची जे रिलेशन येणार आहे, जो संपर्क येणार आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये कम्युनिकेशन याला अतिशय महत्व राहणार आहे. आणि म्हणून in public relation industry, which is very rapidly expanding in our India, you will find that there is a need of English language, that is good negotiation, good communication skill, and obviously good convincing skill. So now celebrities need a PRO. मॅक्झिमम जे सेलिब्रिटी असतात त्या प्रत्येकाचे PRO असतात. सेलिब्रिटींची संख्या सध्या वाढत आहे, त्यामुळे ऑब्व्हियसली देर इज अ लॉट ऑफ स्कोप इन बिकमिंग PRO. So that will also a good opportunity for all of us. Many big shots are there into corporate world. Corporate world चे मोठ्या प्रमाणात LPGच्या काळामध्ये आता एक्सपेन्शन होताना आपल्याला दिसत आहे. So there are big shots, big personalities in corporate sector, and all they need PROs. And this way there is a job opportunity as a PRO, that is public relation industry, and we can say PRO as public relation officer. So guys, this way the public relation industry can provide and glamorous job opportunity, provided you should have a good knowledge of English communication. Then one very rapidly growing industry there is, that is journalism. ज्याला आपण वृत्तपत्र विद्या विभाग असं म्हणतो. जर्नलिझम आपल्या नागपूर विद्यापीठामध्ये त्याचा स्पेशल मास कम्युनिकेशनचा कोर्स आहे. आपल्याला चौकशी केल्यानंतर हे माहीत होईल. सो जर्नलिझम प्लेज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट रोल. आता आपल्याला कल्पना आहे जर्नलिझमचा स्कोप इतका वाढलेला आहे की आपण टीव्ही उघडल्याबरोबर आपल्याला अनेक चॅनल्स जे आहेत ते चॅनल्स आपल्याला बातम्या पुरवठा करतात. आणि इतके मोठे चॅनल्स जर रन करतात तर ऑब्व्हियसली तिथे फार मोठ्या प्रमाणात स्कोप आहे जर्नलिझम इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये. And that is why journalism is one of the most rapidly expanding industries in India, where good communication skill, good analytical skill, and good amount of sincerity and presentable personality, these are the requisite and important factors. तिथे नुसतंच कम्युनिकेशन असून चालत नाही, तर एक प्रेझेंटेशन स्किल सुद्धा हवं असतं. Moreover, it is very popular nowadays, and it is most widely chosen career option among the literature graduates. So after graduation, you can go into the industry of journalism, which is going to give you a very good opportunity, which is a rapidly growing industry in our India. Then guys, moving further, there is law, LLB, and after that LLM, bachelor and master degree in law. This is also very common and open career. I would like to pursue. I would like to say to pursue the law. Law is very lucrative and very exciting, and above all, very reputed career option that is waiting for you. आपण अलीकडे बघतो आहोत की वकिलांचं महत्व खूप वाढत आहे. समाजामध्ये जर काही वाईट गोष्टी घडत असतील, समजा क्राईम वाढत असेल, तरी सुद्धा कायद्यांचे जे तज्ज्ञ असतात लॉ, त्यांची गरज आपल्याला पडत असते. सो क्रिमिनल लॉयर, देन पब्लिक प्रोसिक्युटर, अँड आफ्टर दॅट after promotion or after some experience, there is a job of magistrate and judge. So these are the opportunities which are waiting for you all in the field of law. Then moving on, professional writer is also very popular nowadays. I would say every English graduate has a good writing skill, good imaginative skill, and above all, English literature graduates love writing. You will find that those who write in English, they are very fond of English literature, because English literature not only gives you the skill of writing, it gives you sort of imaginative skill. एखादी लहानशी आयडिया एखाद्या कवीच्या मनाला स्ट्राईक होते आणि त्यातून एक चांगली कविता निर्माण होते. एखादी अशी कल्पना एखाद्या लेखकाच्या मनात स्ट्राईक होते आणि त्याच्यातून 200, 300, 400 पानांची कादंबरी निर्माण. सो व्हाय नॉट टू गो फॉर दिस प्रोफेशनल जॉब, प्रोफेशनल रायटर जॉब. Though a professional writer job is not much money making job, but if you involve into that job, you can find another option. Like you can write in journalism, you can write in magazines, you can write in different sort of periodicals, and obviously you can become a good writer. So professional writer is also important job wise. Then When we go for the next career option, that is teaching in higher education. Now we talked about teachers, primary teacher, secondary teacher, and even up to graduation level. But teaching in higher education is an independent job. आता लक्षात घ्या, हायर एज्युकेशन ज्याला आपण उच्च शिक्षण असं म्हणतो, तर उच्च शिक्षण मध्ये जॉब हा आजच्या काळातला अतिशय प्रतिष्ठेचा मानला गेलेला जॉब आहे. त्यांच्या सॅलरी स्टेटस तुम्ही पाहाल किंवा त्यांच्याकडे बघताना तुमच्या लक्षात येईल की दिस पर्सन इज डिफरंट because he is not merely teacher, he is a teacher in the field of higher education. When we talk of teaching profession, this teaching profession, we find that maximum of the students run after teaching job. Why? Because that have common job opportunities in our region, like our Chandrapur and Gadchiroli district, which is quite supposed to be have very limited scope of the industries. आपल्याकडे औद्योगिक फार मोठ्या प्रमाणामध्ये औद्योगिकरण न झाल्यामुळे आपण मॅक्झिमम टीचर्स पाहतो आपल्या एरियामध्ये जे जॉब ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज जॉब असणारे आहेत. यू विल फाइंड दॅट मॅक्झिमम स्टुडंट्स मॅक्झिमम पीपल आर टीचर्स. टीचिंग इज अ नोबल जॉब ऑब्वियसली. दिस डेज वी फाइंड दॅट टीचर्स इन एज्युकेशन आर हॅव्हिंग फिक्स सॅलरी अँड सो यू कॅन गो फॉर टीचिंग इन एज्युकेशन. आता फक्त याच्यात लक्षात ठेवा की वी टॉक्ट अबाउट बीएड टीचर, वी टॉक्ट अबाउट बीएड टीचर, and we also talked about the teacher into junior college. Now you should keep it in mind that along with master degree color, that is higher second class, minimum higher second class, you have to get passed into net and set examination, and as I said earlier, you have to also get passed as the students of PhD. You have to also get PhD, and after this, a very strong base, strong qualification like net set and PhD, you will become the teacher into higher education field. अजून पीएचडीचं क्वालिफिकेशन बेसिक मानल्या गेलं नसलं तरी आपण आता बीए करत आहात म्हणून मी तुम्हाला सर्वांना सांगू इच्छितो की जेव्हा तुम्ही बीए व्हाल आणि एम ए व्हाल, कारण अजून तुम्हाला बीए एम ए व्हायला किमान 3, 4, 5 वर्ष आहे, अशा काळामध्ये या 5 वर्षामध्ये नक्कीच सरकारमध्ये अशा प्रकारे क्वालिफिकेशनची गरज निर्माण होणार आहे आणि सरकार आपल्यासाठी जे क्वालिफिकेशन निर्माण करणार आहे म्हणजे तुम्हा लोकांसाठी, वेअर अलॉंग विथ हायर सेकंड क्लास इन मास्टर डिग्री you have to get passed in net and set examination, and in addition to it you have to be PhD holder. Then only you will be qualified for the profession of teacher in higher education. त्यामुळे आपण सर्वांनी ही गोष्ट लक्षात ठेवायची आहे की भविष्यामध्ये कॉलेजमध्ये यूजी आणि पीजी कॉलेजमध्ये टीचर व्हायचं असेल तर आजपासून आपल्याला तयारी लागायला लागेल, तरच आपण हायर एज्युकेशन मध्ये टीचर म्हणून जाऊ शकतो. Then, as students of Chimur, from Chimur, at some place on Varora Road, there is a MSW college, BSW and MSW college. Master in Social Work and Bachelor in Social Work. आठवले Social Work College, I suppose. तर हे जे कॉलेज आहे ज्याला आपण समाज सेवा महाविद्यालय असं म्हणतो, तर हे कॉलेज आहे तिथे एनजीओ हा जो प्रकार आहे, अशासकीय संस्था, नॉन गव्हर्नमेंट ऑर्गनायझेशन, अँड लाईक भारती बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर रिसर्च अँड technology institute, such sort of jobs are also available. And when you qualified as BSW and MSW, if you are having degrees of BSW and MSW, you can get the job opportunities in non-government organization, ज्याला शॉर्ट मध्ये आपण एनजीओ असं म्हणतो, and parties etc. So this is also one of the job opportunity when you have a good knowledge of English, and along with that a degree, that is graduation or post graduation. Then guys, as you know, everyone is having mobile these days. आपल्या प्रत्येकाच्या हातात मोबाईल आहे, and that is why when we handle our mobile, we find some of the problems in handling the mobile. And obviously the company which provides us mobile, that company gives us the number which is the number of call center, and when we face any sort of difficulty, we call to call center. आपण कॉल सेंटरला फोन करतो. मग कॉल सेंटरला फोन करतो, मग आपल्याला एंटरटेन कोण करतं, तर आपल्याला एंटरटेन करणारे असतात ते सर्व लोक जे कॉल सेंटर्स मध्ये शहरांमध्ये बसलेले असतात. सो I would like to emphasize this thing that call centers, job opportunities in call centers also plays very important role. But what is important in doing job in call center, that is also important, friends. So if you are ready to take some more efforts on voice and accent, या दोन गोष्टी लक्षात ठेवा. If you are ready to take some more reports on voice and accent, then you have a good opportunity in call center. In addition to it, they also aim at improving your soft skills, and that is why the job in call centers give you a very good and handsome fixed salary. Friends, आपल्या चिबूरला कॉल सेंटर नाही, पण नागपुरात कॉल सेंटर आहे, आणि इथे आपल्या एरियातले सुद्धा काही लोक गेलेले आहेत. Now what is important? There is no requirement of very good and high qualification, but there is the importance of good and good communication skill, your voice and your accent. त्यामुळे आपण जेव्हा आपल्या ऍक्सेंट कडे दुर्लक्ष करतो, तेव्हा लक्षात ठेवा की लिहिणं ही वेगळी गोष्ट आहे आणि बोलणं ही वेगळी गोष्ट आहे. When we write, many times we experience as a teacher that when we write, we find that, or when we go through the papers of the students, okay, answer sheets of the students, we find that they are good in writing, but maybe it is possible that they are not good in speaking. So job opportunities in call centers require good voice as well as good accent. तुम्ही हा अनुभव घेतला असेल की जेव्हा कॉल सेंटरला आपण फोन करतो, that time when we speak with those call center boys, call center girls, you find that they are having good voice and obviously good command on their English language, and that is why that job gives you a handsome salary. Then students, let us move to some other job opportunities. Well, friends, as we said, journalism plays very important role in getting job opportunities. So, just adjacent to that, there is one industry, that is media industry. Media industry also gives you job opportunities. If you can speak English well, then there is a wonderful opportunity to work in media industry. There are innumerable TV channels nowadays. You can become anchor. जितके जास्त टीव्ही चॅनल्स आहेत तितके अँकर्स आहेत, आणि अँकर्सच्या सोबत आणखी काही लोक आहेत. ऑल दीज पीपल, ऑल दीज इंडस्ट्रीज need the people who can speak English well, and that is why media industry can also provide good opportunity if you are having a good knowledge of English language and English literature. You can be a magazine journalist, or even you can become the editor, obviously if you are having good command in English. Then, guys, there is one more job opportunity waiting for you, that is a different sort of job opportunity, which is a job opportunity in the field of translation. भाषांतर असं ज्याला आपण म्हणतो, ट्रान्सलेटर्स. नेक्स्ट लोकेट ऑफ जॉब opportunity comes in the form of translator, and you can choose to be an English language to foreign language. Now keep one thing in mind, you should have the knowledge of two languages, and then only you can become translator. जर तुम्ही मराठी आहात आणि तुम्हाला मराठी चांगली बोलता येते आणि सोबतच तुम्हाला इंग्लिशही चांगली बोलता येते, तर अशा परिस्थितीमध्ये तुम्हाला ट्रान्सलेटर, भाषांतरित आजकाल साहित्य खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणावर वाचण्यात येतं. आपल्याला हे माहित नसतं पुष्कळदा, आपल्याला एखाद्या मराठी नॉवेल बद्दल माहिती नसतं की म्हणजे मराठी नॉवेल बद्दल हे माहिती असतं की मराठी नॉवेल पॉप्युलर आहे, पण आपल्याला हे नसतं की ही मराठी नॉवेल जी आहे ती दुसऱ्या भाषेमध्ये भाषांतर झालेली आहे आणि खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणामध्ये ती बाहेर देशातल्या इतर भाषांच्या लोकांमध्ये देखील लोकप्रिय आहे. असं सुद्धा होतं. वी आर क्वाइट हॅबिच्युअल इन टीव्ही दॅट वी आर हॅव्हिंग हॅबिच्युअल ऑफ वॉचिंग द डब्ड मूवीज, त्याला आपण डब्ड सिनेमे असं म्हणतो. बेसिकली साऊथचे फिल्म्स जे राहतात दे आर इन आयदर तेलुगू लँग्वेज और तामिळ लँग्वेज और मल्याळम लँग्वेज और इन कन्नड लँग्वेज, बट मेनी टाइम्स यू फाइंड दॅट दे आर translated into, or they are dubbed into Hindi language, and then we watch that movie. So this is nothing but a sort of translation. तर ट्रान्सलेशन फील्ड ही सुद्धा एक महत्वाची फील्ड आहे मित्रांनो, ज्याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला एक चांगली जॉब ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी मिळू शकते. मोर यू कॅन ऑल्सो गो ऑन इंग्लिश लँग्वेज टू इंडियन लँग्वेज ट्रान्सलेटर. Translators are very important nowadays. So translation field is also important field which is waiting for you for job. In private sector, translators are needed to translate in negotiation in the business. आपल्याला समजा एखादी मोठी इंडस्ट्री आहे आणि त्यांना जर्मनी या देशासोबत काही बोलणं करायचं. So obviously, as we Indian industrialists, we don't have knowledge of German, and Germans don't have knowledge of our Hindi or our English language. So obviously, in the deals, in the big deals, in the big negotiation, you will find that there is a importance and there is a need of translators. And if you are having knowledge of two different languages, then you can go for the job in translation field. In government sectors, translations are needed in defense deals, other business deals. They are also needed in diplomatic negotiation. आपल्याला पुष्कळशा फारशा आपल्या माहिती नसणाऱ्या गोष्टी असतात. डिप्लोमॅटिक निगोशिएशन जे असतं, म्हणजे राजनीती तज्ञ जे असतात, जे राजदूत असतात, त्या लोकांमध्ये किंवा त्या फील्डमध्ये दोन भाषांचा अभ्यास असणाऱ्या लोकांचं खूप महत्व आहे. अँड दॅट इज वाय यू विल फाइंड दॅट that field is also waiting for you in the in getting job, and translation is very important nowadays. Then moving on, if you are good habit of reading and all those things, then publication is also a good field. This publication industry, or say publishing house, you can say nowadays, if you are good in English, then you can choose to be a proofreader. आता तुम्ही म्हणाल प्रूफ रीडर म्हणजे काय? जर एखादी गोष्ट पब्लिश होण्यापूर्वी जेव्हा एखादी व्यक्ती तो लिहितो एखादा आर्टिकल असेल, तर ते आर्टिकल लिहिल्यानंतर ते पब्लिश करायचं. अशा वेळेस पब्लिश करताना ते आर्टिकल एकदा परत वाचल्या जातं. हे जो वाचणारा असतो त्याला म्हणतात रीडर. तो ऑब्विसली त्याच्यातल्या मिस्टेक्स कलेक्ट करतो आणि त्या सुधारतो आणि नंतर दॅट आर्टिकल गो टू पब्लिश. सो प्रूफ रीडर. देन देर इज वन मोर पोस्ट, दॅट इज कंटेंट लीडर or content writer or even a creative editor in all these publishing houses. There are various publishing houses in India. Obviously, the maximum publishing houses are situated in cities. But all these posts like proofreader, content editor, content writer, and creative editor, they are also very good jobs, and these jobs are waiting for you in the field of publication. This is the field of the expert, obviously, and it is all dependent upon the skills you possess and the experience. तुम्हाला सांगतो मित्रांनो, इथे खूप जास्त शिक्षणाची गरज नाही. खूप मोठे मोठे लेखक जे आहेत त्यांचं खूप एज्युकेशन झालेलं आहे असं आपल्याला दिसणार आहे, पण ज्याची अखंड वाचनाची सवय आहे, ज्याचं ग्रामरवर कमांड आहे, अँड दे कॅन मेक एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ ऑर्डिनरी थिंग टू अ स्ट्रॉंग थिंग विच इज अ सॉर्ट ऑफ कंटेंट. They are such a magician that they can ordinary thing into a strong thing, and they make that content very strong. That is the skill of that person, and that skill can give you job opportunities in the field of publication. There is another lucrative opportunity available to English literature graduate students, and it is for content writer. So content writer delivers articles that is in good quality or highest quality English, or basically anything that is to be written in good English. And it is expected that it should be in very good English, and that is why content writer is the person who reads a lot. If he is a voracious reader, then he can become a content writer. You need a degree in English, a very good command over English literature, and moreover the command in research, researching skill, and definitely ability to work under pressure. This is also important, guys. If you are ready to work under pressure, you can become content writer and आर्टिकल रायटर. पुष्कळदा एखाद्या परिस्थितीमध्ये एका विशिष्ट प्रेशरमध्ये काम करावं लागतं किंवा लिहावं लागतं. त्या काळात अशाही प्रेशरमध्ये काम करण्याची क्षमता जर कोणामध्ये असेल तर तो निश्चितच एक चांगल्या प्रकारचा रायटर होऊ शकतो, ज्याला आपण कंटेंट रायटर असतो. देन मुव्हिंग ऑन टू सम अदर इंडस्ट्रीज लाईक hospitality industry is one of the rapidly growing industry in India. You are staying in Chimur, so I would like to highlight one thing, that Chimur is very much close to Tadoba Sanctuary. And nowadays, for last some 10 years, you might have observed that number of resorts, they are coming into different gates of Tadoba, nearby different gates of Tadoba Safari. So the people in cities, especially people in cities, they visit such sort of sanctuary. And why those people are fond of jungle? Because though they are having other things in cities available, but the most important thing they don't get in cities, that is the enjoyment in jungle safari. That is why many city people, they rush to Tadoba. Now Tadoba is supposed to be the most dense forest in Maharashtra, moreover which is rich of wildlife, and that is why many people are interested in visiting sanctuary, that is Tadoba sanctuary. And you will find nearby only Chimur only. You will find that number of resorts they are now. You will find at the different gates, near different gates of Tadoba Safari, and these are sort of these resorts are sort of playing the role of hospitality industry. Now I'm talking about only resorts because this is nearby you. But hospitality industry is a very growing industry in India. In cities, you will find hotels, big hotels, three-star hotel, five-star hotel, even seven-star hotel. And that is why when any industrialist run five-star, three-star, seven-star hotels, obviously there is a lot of staff. And this staff also needs good knowledge in English language. So hospitality industry also gives you a very good opportunity. So knowledge of English will make your job easier in the field of hotel management. Hospitality industry is rapidly expanding industry in India now, and there is a plenty of job opportunities for the post like hotel manager, a receptionist, and even in some of the hotels, guys, you will find the waiters also they can speak in English, and that is why obviously they are good paid waiters. वेटर्स म्हटल्यावर आपल्याला आपल्या चिमूरच्या रस्त्याच्या बाजूच्या हॉटेलमध्ये बशा विसरणारा वेटर आपल्या डोळ्यासमोर नको. अशा हॉटेलमध्ये तिथे 7 स्टार आहेत, 5 स्टार आहेत. In such sort of hotels, you will find even waiters, they are having a good command on English and they are getting good job, and that is why you can go for such good jobs in hospitality. Then quite rare for म्हणजे आपल्या विचार केला चिमूरच्या मानाने तर कदाचित ती थोडं डिस्टंट आहे, पण तरी डिस्टंट असेल तरी ते अशक्य नाही आहे. अशी एक इंडस्ट्री आहे आपल्या खास करून विद्यार्थिनींसाठी मला सांगायचं वाटेल, दॅट इज द जॉब ऑफ एअर होस्टेस. हवाई सुंदरी असं आपण ज्या जॉबला म्हणतो, देर इज अ वंडरफुल जॉब ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी. दिस इज व्हेरी ग्लॅमरस अँड वंडरफुल जॉब ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी for especially girls. That is the job of the air hostess. The basic qualification is what? The girl should have a mastery in spoken English as well as some other foreign languages to be air hostess. Undoubtedly, it is a very glamorous profession. Girls in the city, there are various professional training institutes for getting entry into the field of aviation. Job opportunity in the field of aviation, especially aerospace, you need good personality, a good command on English, and command on any other language. And if you want to go for this job, which is not difficult for you, only you have to find some special institute which gives you professional training for the sake of the job of air hostess. So this is specially for girl students who are available here in this program. I would like to highlight especially these job opportunities for the girls. That is the job of air hostess. Then there is a job opportunity in fashion designing, beautician course. Now girls know very well about these opportunities. There is a fashion designing. Nowadays the beautician can earn around 10,000 by makeup the bride. तुम्ही साध्या एखाद्या लग्नामध्ये जरी कोणी दुल्हन जी असते, वधू जी असते, तिच्या मेकअपला जात असाल तरी तुम्हाला जवळजवळ 5 ते 10 हजार रुपये मिळतात. इतकं इम्पॉर्टन्स याचं वाढलेलं आहे. आणि म्हणून आय वुड लाईक टू हायलाइट दिस स्पेशली टू अवर गर्ल्स दॅट आफ्टर एअर होस्टेस जॉब, this is one exclusively for girls. This is the job of fashion designing and beautician course, which will give you the wonderful opportunity. If you have a good knowledge of English, then you can create a good impression. आता अर्थात ब्युटिशियनचं काम खरं तर चेहरा ब्युटिफाय करणं आहे, पण तरीही जर तुमच्यामध्ये ती स्किल असेल तर एखाद्याला इम्प्रेस करण्यासाठी आणि त्यातून आपल्याला एक चांगला व्यवसाय प्राप्त होण्यासाठी ही नक्कीच एक चांगली अपॉर्च्युनिटी असं मला वाटतं. आणि हा एक विद्यार्थिनींसाठी एक चांगला कोर्स. Nowadays we use digital media, and that is why digital marketing and graphic designing is also very important sector. There you can have a job opportunity, right? Diplomas are available in the market. If you go to search, then you can find that you have a different sort of diploma courses available into the market, and how to prepare YouTube channel, how to edit the videos, banners, posters, number of things. They are all belong to digital marketing and graphic designing, and all these courses are in English language. So definitely, friends, this is also one of the rapidly increasing industry in India, and you can go for diploma in digital marketing and graphic design. Then MBA is also very wonderful course. It is very popular among the, especially after graduation, after BTech, many students go for MBA, Master in Business Management. असं त्याला आपण बिझनेस ऍडमिनिस्ट्रेशन असं आपण ज्याला म्हणतो. Institutes like IIM organizes CET, Common Entrance Exam, by means of which you can go for MBA. And obviously, all these courses are in English language, and that is why students have a good command on English language. They can go for MBA also. Then in sales, विक्री ज्याला म्हणतो आपण त्याच्यामध्ये सुद्धा for the sales of some limited, lavish and expensive items, not regular items. Some lavish and expensive items in some shops. There is a need of sales boys and sales girls who have good command on spoken English. खरं तर आपल्याला एखाद्या कस्टमरला ती वस्तू घ्यायची असते, पण जेव्हा एखादी लॅविश महागडी अशा प्रकारची वस्तू घ्यायची असेल आणि तो विकणारा जर एखादा इंग्लिश बोलणारा सेल्स बॉय असेल किंवा इंग्लिश बोलणारी सेल्स गर्ल असेल, तर ऑब्व्हियसली त्याचं इम्प्रेशन खूप चांगलं पडतं. आणि म्हणून इफ यू हॅव गुड कमांड ऑन स्पोकन इंग्लिश, कम्युनिकेटिव्ह इंग्लिश, then you can get good job as a sales boy, sales girl in some of the shops which sell lavish expensive items. Nowadays, this is industry also increasing in India with the rapid growth in say mall culture. Now, mall is very popular in these days in India, which is a rapidly growing industry. There is a vast scope for the job sales boys and sales girls. तर ही एक चांगली इंडस्ट्री असं मला वाटतं. एक ॲडिशनल आय वुड लाईक टू सजेस्ट एक इंडस्ट्री आहे दॅट मे बी यू मे नॉट नो, बट आय वुड लाईक टू highlight this industry, especially for job opportunities for all of us. That is medical transcription. Medical transcription नावाची एक इंडस्ट्री आहे. Transcriptionist, the person who works in that medical transcription industry, that is transcriptionist, sometimes also referred to as a healthcare documentation specialist. याला हेल्थ केअर डॉक्युमेंटेशन स्पेशालिस्ट असंही म्हटलं जातं. लिसन टू व्हॉइस रेकॉर्डिंग दॅट फिजिशियन्स अँड अदर would come on the access of English language, because all these people of whom you are going to listen, okay, those people belong to foreign language, and that is why if you are having a good command on the accent of English language, immediately just listening you can type, and this is also a wonderful job opportunity. So this opportunity is not a regular or though many of the students may not know about medical transcription, but this is also rapidly growing industry. By means of this, you can get a good opportunity in the field of medical transcription side. Then, a rapidly growing industry in India, that is tourism. Now, just I said about Nawargaon sanctuary, which is very near to. So, people across India see in Nawargaon, we many times heard here that celebrities are coming to visit Tadoba. Sachin Tendulkar comes, then Dhoni comes, and Rahul Dravid comes, and Kareena Kapoor comes to visit for the jungle safari in Tadoba. All those things we hear. We come to know when they leave Tadoba visit, and then we come to know that those people visit the Tadoba sanctuary, and such sort of tourism is very rapidly growing industry in India. आता काय झालेलं आहे की रोड गुड, कम्युनिकेशन इज गुड, दळणवळणाची साधनं मोठ्या प्रमाणात उपलब्ध झालेली आहेत, रस्ते चांगले आहेत, आणि याच्यामुळे काय झालेलं आहे की ही जी इंडस्ट्री आहे ही मोठ्या प्रमाणात ग्रो होताना आपल्याला दिसते आहे. अँड इन टुरिझम इंडस्ट्री this is a growing industry in India, and people are very much interested in visiting the tourist spots, so obviously they need guides. आता नुसता ताडोबाचा विचार केला आणि ताडोबामध्ये येणाऱ्या फॉरेनच्या व्हिजिटर्सचा, टुरिस्टचा जरी विचार केला तरी आपण एक चांगला प्रकारचा गाईड म्हणून प्रत्येक गेटवर एकापेक्षा जास्त गाईड म्हणून काम करू शकतो. बिकॉज स्पेशली The foreigners who visit, they do not understand Marathi language. And even in India also, when we find that some person from Hyderabad is coming to visit Tadoba, but obviously he doesn't know Marathi. So obviously a field of tourism also waiting for you. If you are having good command on English, you can become टुरिस्ट गाईड. टुरिस्ट गाईड होण्यासाठी फार काहीच लागत नाही. फक्त आपल्याला एखादा कोर्स करावा लागेल छोटासा आणि रोज रोज त्याच त्याच ठिकाणी व्हिजिट देऊन देऊन त्या ठिकाणाची माहिती आपल्याला झालेली असते. ओनली यू हॅव टू कट द इन्फॉर्मेशन विथ यू इन इंग्लिश लँग्वेज अँड यू हॅव टू टेल दोज गाईड्स अबाउट द थिंग व्हॉट एव्हर यू आर गोइंग टू व्हिजिट. तुम्ही ताडोबाला जाल किंवा एखाद्या मार्कंडा देव सारख्या एखाद्या ठिकाणी जाल. मार्कंडा देवला हिमालय पंथीय अशा प्रकारचं एक प्राचीन अशा प्रकारचं मंदिरांचा समूह आहे. त्याचा इतिहास तुम्हाला मराठी भाषेमध्ये उपलब्ध आहे. तुम्ही तो वाचला, तुम्हाला तो कळला, अँड नाऊ यू कॅन ट्रान्सलेट दॅट इन टू इंग्लिश लँग्वेज फॉर एक्झाम्पल. देन you can become a good tourist guide. So tourist guide is also a wonderful job for you all students. And becoming guide is also a good area for students who are having good command in English language. Then moving further, there is government recruitment, NPSC, UPSC, IAS, ISS, Maharashtra Public Service Commission, Union Public Service Commission, Indian Administration Service, Indian Foreign Service. All these things are there, which are ready to give the job opportunity. या सगळ्यांमध्ये इंग्लिशची कंपल्सरी भाषा आहे, कंपल्सरी विषय आहे. तुम्ही जर कलेक्टर होत असाल तर तुम्हाला ते विचारतात की तुम्हाला कोणत्या राज्यात जायचं. जर तुम्ही महाराष्ट्राचे असाल आणि तुम्ही म्हणाल की मला मणिपूरला जायचं आहे, ऑब्व्हियसली मणिपूर यू हॅव टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश लँग्वेज. मोर ओव्हर यू हॅव टू लर्न दॅट नेटिव्ह लँग्वेज ॲज वेल. सो when you go for such job opportunities in government sector, you have to be very good in English. You should have good knowledge of English language and literature. Well, friends, what is the picture around? In around in India, we find that with the exception of some of the well-known English schools and institutions, rest of the schools lag behind in maintaining the quality of English language. आपल्याला पुष्कळदा लक्षात येतं की क्वालिटी नसते त्या शाळांमध्ये की जिथे आपण एज्युकेशन घेतो. आणि मग फॉर मॅक्झिमम स्टुडंट दे लॅग बिहाइंड द क्वालिटी अँड मॅक्झिमम स्टुडंट इंग्लिश इज अ परमानंट हिंड्रन्स, permanent obstacle in education at school level as well as in junior college as well as in senior colleges. When you are doing graduation, English is must there, and English is always an obstacle of obvious and always a hindrance in understanding that language. And unfortunately, at school level, English is not taught well in our region. We experience that, and that is why English becomes a perpetual obstacle for the maximum students in our country. And to tackle this situation, we must improve our knowledge of English as well as communicative skill in English. So, as I said earlier at the beginning of my session, I congratulated your teacher, Ashutosh Popte sir, for organizing this wonderful opportunity to learn English more, a certificate course in English communication, which is going to give you additional knowledge of English speaking. And that is why I'm really happy. You might don't know, boys and girls, your Ashutosh sir, he was my student in Shri Dnyanesh Mahavidyalaya Nawargaon. And when we find that our student, who was a student once upon a time, he is taking much more efforts for improving your knowledge of English and English language as well as English literature. So this is a wonderful opportunity, and you should grab that opportunity, and you should improve your language in English, improve your language in literature, and it will be easy for you to get opportunity, job opportunity. Along with that, I would highlight one of the important things. Knowledge of English also a sort of psychological booster for every student. सायकोलॉजिकल बुस्टर म्हणजे काय, तर पुष्कळदा मी तुम्हाला आधीच म्हटलं की in our mark sheet we find that in rest of the subject we are having good marks, but many times in many students it happens, with many students it happens that their English is not strong, their English is poor. Why? Because they are having good skill in the Marathi language, that is why rest of the papers they can write well, but English is always hindrance and obstacle for them. And when we find that we are having low scoring in the English language, it is psychological impact is there. एक प्रकारे आपल्या मनावर त्याचा एक विशिष्ट परिणाम होतो. आणि इंग्लिशचं जर चांगलं नॉलेज असेल, इंग्लिशचं चांगलं नॉलेज असेल तर आपल्याला अनेक गोष्टी सोप्या होतात. आपण इंग्लिशची कॉमेंट्री क्रिकेटची ऐकतो तर आपल्याला ते सोपं जाते समजायला. त्यामुळे एक सायकोलॉजिकल बुस्टर आपल्याला प्राप्त होतं. आणि म्हणून मी तुम्हाला म्हटलं की इंग्लिश ऑल्सो इज नॉट ओनली लँग्वेज, इट इज ऑल्सो सॉर्ट ऑफ psychological booster for every student. It is observed that the knowledge of English improves the confidence level of the student. आपला आत्मविश्वास बळकट होतो. Then in our rural area, we have a inferiority complex among the English, among our students, that English is very difficult and we are lack of English communication knowledge. So knowledge of English can remove this inferiority complex, and this inferiority complex is a sort of psychological impact, negative psychological impact, and that is why English can remove the inferiority complex among the students, the mind of our students who belong to the place like Nawargaon or Chibur or Varora or that region. Okay, and knowledge of English helps in personality development of the student. आपली केवळ भाषाच समृद्ध होत नसते तर आपल्या पूर्ण व्यक्तिमत्वाला आकार देण्याचं काम इंग्रजी भाषा करत असते. सो स्टुडंट्स, आय वुड लाईक टू दॅट इंग्लिश प्लेज in the development of personality of every student. So, well, friends, here I would like to add my views on the assigned topic, that is employment opportunities through language and literature. If you are having sort of any sort of doubt, you are free to ask me. I am ready to answer. जसं मला वाटेल तसं मी माझ्या परीने तुम्हाला उत्तर देण्याचा प्रयत्न करीन. जर कोणाची इच्छा असेल तर ते मला विचारू शकता. मी काही सेकंद थांबतो. तुम्हाला कोणाची काही विचारायची इच्छा असेल तर यू आर फ्री टू आस्क. प्लीज, ओव्हर टू यू.
प्रश्न विचारू शकता विद्यार्थी. यू कॅन आस्क क्वेश्चन टू डॉक्टर उजेडे सर. वैशाली.
सर सर
विचारा.
विचारायचं आहे, फॉर टुरिस्ट गायडर साठी काय करायला लागेल आफ्टर ग्रॅज्युएशन, म्हणजे कोणता कोर्स आहे फॉर टुरिस्ट गायडर?
टुरिस्ट गाइड.
हाँ.
So she is asking which course should she pursue for getting a diploma in tourist guide? Getting a diploma as a tourist guide.
Well, I understood the question.
Yes.
As I said that while doing graduation, we can go for different fields. Along with that, along with BA, we can do different sort of study course. In cities, you will find the diploma courses, certificate courses in different fields. So, tourist diploma is also available in cities, especially Nagpur. I saw in my knowledge, Nagpur is there, which can give the additional diploma, and along with BA, you can go for that diploma. आपल्या या सगळ्या गोष्टी सहज उपलब्ध आहेत शोधायला. तुम्ही जर गुगल कराल तर या सगळ्या गोष्टी तुम्हाला निश्चितच पाहता येतील की कुठे डिप्लोमा इन टुरिझम आहे, कुठे डिप्लोमा इन ब्युटिशियन आहे. या सगळ्या गोष्टी तुम्हाला गुगल कराल तर पाहायला मिळतील. आधी तिथे गुगल करा आणि जर तिथे नाही मिळालं तर मग तुम्ही विचारू शकता. थँक्यू. एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
थँक्यू सर.
Gunjan, do you have any question? Gunjan, काही प्रश्न आहे गुंजन?
जी सर.
काही प्रश्न विचारायचे सरांना?
Well, I suppose there are no questions. Well, yes. I suppose there are no further questions, and I'm always with you. You can talk to me anytime. I'm not far away from you either. I'm in Nawargaon only. So I'm very happy to see you here, guys. So at the end of the session, I'm extremely thankful to the organizers, that is Department of English, Rashtrasudha Tughaloji Mahavidyalaya Timur, and extend my gratitude to your teacher Ashutosh Popte sir. He is taking much more efforts. He is organizing. He has organized this wonderful certificate course in communicative English. Moreover, he is doing the additional job of that is IQAC coordinator, that is the cell, internal quality assurance cell, which runs into the college and which prepares that report to submit to the NAC, and that then NAC committee comes to visit your college, and after the visiting of NAC committee, your college is going to get the CGPA from NAT, which is going to give the status to your college, what sort of college it is. So this is also very heavy responsibility that he is shouldering, and along with that, he is doing some additional job of organizing such courses. So I am really, really very happy, Ashutosh sir, for doing this job, and I am very happy that you have given me this wonderful opportunity and wonderful platform to have a dialogue with all the students of Rashtrasandha Tukroji Mahavidyalaya Chimur. At last, I am also thankful to Karthik Patil sir, the principal of your college, for giving me this opportunity, as well as president of your Sanstha, Yaule sir, for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much, boys and girls, once again, and thank you, Pope sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful lecture. Actually, your lecture has attracted more participants within 5 to 10 minutes, because in the beginning we had only just 17 participants, but now as we are closing this lecture, we have uh, near about 27 participants.
Around 20, 25.
20, I can see that, sir, in the 25, 27 participants in this room. So thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful lecture. You have indeed provided us valuable guidance on various aspects of English that we can have in our life if we pursue certificate course or any other course with English. Especially, I would like to tell my student that certificate courses that you have highlighted, especially for those students who were not present in the beginning of this lecture, I would like to tell them that with English, a course like B.Ed or B.P.Ed can be of great importance for you, because English, since it is called a lingua franca or world language, so its importance with English automatically becomes quite great as well. Pursuing MA in English is also another opportunity for student. I always tell my students, especially students of arts faculty, to go for MA in English after graduation. Though literature is not available in our college, I always tell them go to colleges in Brahmapuri or Nagpur, and then you can actually pursue MA in English. With MA in English and with the qualification like NetSet, you can actually apply for assistant professor jobs, as Dr. Ujede sir has told us. Then I was not aware about this new industry which sir was Ujede sir has mentioned, public relation industry. So actually, I also request my student to get more information on that particular industry and try to go for a post like a PRO, which actually require excellent communication skill in English as well. Some of the students of our institute also want to pursue LLB as well, especially the student who just asked you a question, Vaishali Shivarkar sir. She once told me that she wanted to do LLB after graduation. So she was not having any idea how to go for LLB. Now with excellent communication skill in English, she can definitely pursue LLB. Professional writing skill is another important skill which is highlighted by Dr. Ujede sir in his speech, and hope everyone has understood what he has told us about other elements like writing in magazines and different journals as well. Now, the post of primary teacher and high school teacher with English is very much familiar to us. Apart from that, job opportunities in call centers. Some of the students of our college are actually being employed in cities like Pune and Mumbai as well. They are working there in
Very
call
good.
centers.
Very good.
And I would like to also inform you that one of those student from actually our alumni had just recently joined the film industry as well. So she's working with big star like Swapnil Joshi. Apart from that, I would like to also highlight the importance of Tadoba Jungle Safari, which and opportunities that it has brought for us, especially in hospital industry as well. Career with English in a field like air hostess is also a lucrative profession for many of our students, and also other professional courses like MBA. And apart from that, many of our students also want to pursue MPSC and UPSC examination. Especially in MPSC UPSC examination, it is found that students with good communication skill and good writing skill in English are find it very easy to qualify this examination as well. So I have actually sorry, my students are actually able to get everything they want to learn uh, from throughout the whole years from me or anyone else. Dr. Lalit Ujede sir has highlighted all the important elements, all the important career opportunities that student can have in their life. So once again, on behalf of our Gandhi Seva Shikshan Samiti, our management, our president, Dr. Deepak Yavle sir, our principal, Professor K.R. Patil sir, our Department of English, our English Literary Association, which has started this 30-hour certificate course for the students of English. I extend my hearty thanks to Dr. Lalit Ujede sir for uh, uh, joining with us, for accepting our invitation as our chief guest in this certificate course and enlightening our student on the importance of English in the globalized world. We know that today's world is the world of competition, and the globalization has indeed brought many challenges for us. Unfortunately, students in Gramin area, or as we call them, students from rural areas, are not really able to compete with students with urban areas. So purpose of this course is to actually uh, make our student more competent with students of urban areas as well. That was also the main aim and objective which we have in our mind when we have started this certificate course. So on behalf of our uh, student community, I also extend my hearty thanks to Dr. Ujede sir for sharing his graceful word with us in today's lecture. So I also request you to, in case if you have time in future, to also guide our student on some other area of English, so that we can have direct interaction with student. Because last session we had
Yes,
uh,
sir.
last time we had student direct interaction, and because of that many students didn't attend today's lecture. There was a guest from
Okay,
Nagpur,
sir.
and he directly talked to student. So students were a bit terrified about it. But in today's lecture, I have seen that their fear was not there. In fact, in the last lecture we have only 21 or 22 students, but in this lecture we have more than 25 students. So they attended this lecture, and I think this type of lecture will actually can also help our student to conquer the inferiority complex in their life about English. So once again, I would like to thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us. And also मी सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना इथे सांगू इच्छितो की डॉक्टर ललित उजेडे सर हे माझे शिक्षक आहेत. त्यांनी मला शिकवलेलं आहे ग्रॅज्युएशन मध्ये. मीच नाही तर माझ्यासारखे असंख्य विद्यार्थी त्यांच्या हातून घडलेले आहेत. मोठ्या मोठ्या पदावर ते जॉबला आहेत आज. मोठा पगार आणि मोठं घर देखील त्यांनी बांधलेलं आहे, माझ्यासारखं देखील. ठीक आहे. तर नक्कीच आमच्या सरांचं योगदान आहे आमच्या जीवनामध्ये. एक शिक्षक म्हणून आणि एक मेंटर म्हणून देखील त्यांनी आम्हाला वेळोवेळी गायडन्स प्रोव्हाइड केलेला आहे. तर नक्कीच सर हे आमच्यासाठी आदर्श आहेत, आणि आमच्या सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांतर्फे मी पुन्हा एकदा त्यांचा इथे आभार मानतो आहे की एवढे मोठं व्यक्तिमत्व जे आहे ते he was also former member of board of studies गोंडवाना युनिव्हर्सिटी गडचिरोली as well. तर एवढे मोठे व्यक्तिमत्व आमच्यासोबत आज इथे उपस्थित झाले. त्यांनी वेळात वेळ काढून इथे आमच्या विद्यार्थ्यांना गायडन्स दिला. तर त्याबद्दल पुनश्च एकदा सर तुमचा आभार मानतो. आणि पुन्हा एकदा सर आमच्या विद्यार्थ्यांसोबत तुम्ही संपर्क साधा, डायरेक्ट इंटरॅक्शन घेऊ सर. आपण मुलं घाबरतात इंटरॅक्शनला डायरेक्ट, आणि मागच्या वेळेस थोडं घाबरले होते, पण आता थोडे आहेत कॉन्टॅक्ट मध्ये आहे, थोडं त्यांना करेज आलेलं आहे. नक्की त्याच्यातून ते इन्फेरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स वगैरे जे आहे त्यांचा थोडं दूर होणार. सारखे डिपार्टमेंटचे प्राध्यापक मालके सर इथे हजर आहेत. मालके सर, would you like to share a word with us would you like to share something with us?
No, sir, I'm doing paper checking of 12th standard.
Actually, he also teaches to junior.
I'm just listening them.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, he
Actually,
was listening. Yes, he was
yeah,
listening.
he was listening. Actually, he's busy in checking paper. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
thank you so much, sir. Thank you for this wonderful talk. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
okay.
sir. Thank you so much. I always ready and
Yes,
I will be very
yes,
pleased to visit your college in
yes,
person.
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
definitely in future we will organize such a program, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you
Okay.
and goodbye.
Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. हा सर्व विद्यार्थी जाऊ शकता आता. नाउ द लेक्चर इज ओव्हर. Please provide your feedback when you receive a feedback form on your WhatsApp group. You can provide feedback. याला बंद करताय तुम्ही जाऊ शकता आता विद्यार्थी.